In a distant land, where mountains scraped the sky, lived a blue ogre named Grok. He was unlike the other ogres, who were green-skinned and cruel. Grok was born into slavery, forced to serve the very ogres who mocked his blue skin. They called him names like Runt and Blueberry, their laughter echoing in his large, sorrowful ears. Every day was a torment. Grok hauled heavy rocks, chopped endless logs, and served meager scraps at the great ogre feasts. The green ogres, twice his size, shoved him and tripped him. They piled impossible tasks upon his broad back, relishing his struggle. Grok often cried himself to sleep, the weight of their cruelty a heavy burden on his young heart. Yet Grok possessed a spirit that refused to be broken. He clung to hope, whispering to himself each night, "One day I will be free." This dream fueled his spirit, pushing him to endure the endless days of toil and torment. He knew in his heart that he was destined for more than a life of servitude. One particularly harsh winter, a blizzard raged across the land. The green ogres huddled in their warm caves, but Grok was sent out to gather firewood. The wind howled like a banshee, biting at his exposed skin. Snow piled high, making each step a monumental effort. Just as Grok thought he could go no further, he stumbled upon a cave hidden behind a curtain of ice. Inside, an old hermit, his skin as weathered as the mountains, offered him warmth and shelter. The hermit saw the spark of defiance in Grok's eyes and decided to teach him. Every day Grok trained, learning to harness his immense strength and channel his growing anger. Years passed and Grok transformed. The scrawny slave had become a powerful ogre. He could lift boulders that once seemed impossible and fight with a ferocity that belied his gentle heart. The hermit, proud of his pupil, declared, "You are ready now, Grok. Go and claim your freedom." Grok returned to the green ogres, his newfound strength evident in his every stride. The green ogres, initially amused, were soon cowed by his power. He challenged their cruel leader, a hulking brute named Grug, to a contest of strength. Grug, confident in his size, accepted eagerly. The challenge was a feat of strength and endurance. They had to lift a massive stone pillar and hold it for as long as they could. Grug, fueled by arrogance, strained and roared, but Grok stood firm. He remembered the hermit's lessons, controlling his breathing, using his strength wisely. Finally, Grug faltered, the pillar crashing to the ground. Grok, still holding his half, had won. He had not only proven his physical strength, but also his mental fortitude. The green ogres, awed by his display, were forced to acknowledge his victory. With his freedom won, Grok could have easily left the green ogres to their own devices. But he had learned a valuable lesson from the old hermit. True strength lay not in brute force, but in compassion and wisdom. He decided to stay and lead his former captors, guiding them with a firm but fair hand. Under Grok's rule, the ogres prospered. He taught them the importance of hard work, cooperation and respect. He abolished slavery, ensuring that no one would endure the suffering he had. The green ogres, inspired by his leadership, shed their cruelty and embraced a new way of life. Grok, the once mocked blue ogre, had become a legend. He was a symbol of hope, a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within us all. His journey from slave to king served as an inspiration. A tale whispered by the wind across the land, reminding everyone that even in the darkest of times, hope can bloom and strength can rise from the most unexpected places. Gap 2S. Just when it seemed Grok's journey had reached its pinnacle, the blue ogre faced one final challenge. The green ogres, eager to test their newfound respect and camaraderie, issued an unexpected yet thrilling challenge, an epic rap battle. Gap 2S. The stage was set under the twilight sky, with a crowd of ogres gathering in anticipation. Grok stood tall, confidence radiating from his every pore. The green ogres, brimming with energy and determination, took their positions, ready to showcase their skills. Gap 2S. The beat dropped and the battle began. The green ogres started strong, their rhymes filled with grit and passion. But Grok, with his clever wordplay and powerful delivery, soon took the spotlight. His verses flowed like a river, each line a testament to his journey, his struggles, and his triumphs. Gap 2S. The crowd was mesmerized. With every rhyme, Grok painted a vivid picture of his transformation, turning the battle into a story of resilience and redemption. Despite their best efforts, the Green Ogres couldn't match Grok's skill and presence. Gap 2S. As the final beat echoed into the night, the crowd erupted in cheers. Grok was declared the winner, earning not just victory but the unwavering respect and admiration of all. This rap battle, a symbol of unity and strength, became another chapter in Grok's legendary tale. Gap 2S. And so the Blue Ogre, once a slave, now a wise king and a master of words, stood tall. His journey, filled with trials and triumphs, continued to inspire, reminding everyone that true power lies in wisdom, compassion, and the courage to rise above. Gap 2S. The legend of Grok, the Blue Ogre, lived on, a beacon of hope and strength for generations to come.